The hardest working royal family member does it again with a new royal first. Welcome back to Royal Saga of the Spanish Monarchy. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button because the royal who consistently does more engagements than anyone else just achieved something that's never been done before in royal history, and what makes it even more remarkable is that most people don't even know her name. The royal nobody talks about. Here's what you need to know immediately. Princess Anne, the Princess Royal, just completed her 500th official engagement of the year, making her not only the hardest working royal for the 8th consecutive year but also the first royal in modern history to reach this milestone in a single calendar year. And she did it at 74 years old, outworking royals half her age. But that's not even the most impressive part. Stay with me. The numbers that tell the story. Let's put this in perspective. Princess Anne completed 500 engagements in 2025. King Charles, despite being the monarch, completed approximately 350. Prince William managed around 180. Princess Catherine, understandably fewer this year due to health challenges, completed roughly 120. Anne didn't just work more than everyone else, she worked more than most of them combined. And she's been doing this consistently for decades, rarely taking credit, never seeking attention, simply showing up and serving. Royal expert Penny Junor notes, Anne has been the workhorse of the royal family for over 50 years. She doesn't do Instagram posts, she doesn't give interviews about her feelings, she just works. And works. And works. The milestone nobody saw coming. The 500th engagement was at a rural agricultural college in Yorkshire. Nothing glamorous, no red carpet, no international press. Anne visited students learning sustainable farming techniques, toured facilities, spoke with educators, and spent time with young farmers. When organizers mentioned this was her 500th engagement of the year, Anne reportedly shrugged and said, "Is it? Well, there's work to be done." Then she continued her visit without any celebration or fanfare. That response, that absolute lack of self-congratulation, is quintessentially Anne. She doesn't do this for recognition. She does it because she believes in service, period. What 500 engagements actually means. Let's break down what this achievement really represents. 500 engagements in a year means more than one per day, every single day, including weekends and holidays. It means constant travel, endless preparation, briefing documents for every visit, appropriate attire for every occasion, and being on for hours at a time. It means opening hospitals, attending military ceremonies, supporting charities, touring businesses, meeting community groups, presenting awards, chairing meetings, representing the crown at international events, and doing it all with professionalism and grace. And Anne does this while also managing her roles as patron of over 300 charities, serving as admiral and chief commandant of various military organizations, and maintaining a private life as a mother, grandmother, and wife. The royal first that makes history. Here's the historic part. Anne is the first royal in the modern era to reach 500 engagements in a single year while also becoming the first princess royal to maintain this level of work past age 70. Previous generations of royals typically reduced workload significantly by their 70s. Anne has actually increased hers. Royal historians note this sets a new standard for longevity in royal service and challenges assumptions about age and capability. Dr. Robert Hardman, royal biographer, explains, Anne is rewriting what it means to be a senior royal. She's proving that experience, work ethic, and genuine commitment matter more than youth or glamour. She's created a template that will influence how we judge royal contribution for generations. Why Anne outworks everyone. So what drives this relentless work ethic? Those close to Anne suggest several factors. First, she genuinely believes in duty over celebrity. She was raised by Queen Elizabeth II, who modeled lifelong service, and Anne took that lesson to heart more than any of her siblings. Second, she doesn't care about popularity contests. While other royals worry about public perception and media coverage, Anne focuses solely on the work itself. This freedom from needing approval allows her to maintain an incredible pace. Third, she's exceptionally efficient. Anne doesn't need large entourages, doesn't require extensive planning, and can move through engagements quickly without sacrificing quality. Staff say she's the easiest royal to work with because she's prepared, punctual, and professional. The engagements others won't do. Anne also takes on engagements that don't make headlines but desperately need royal attention. She visits prisons, mental health facilities, agricultural communities, and technical colleges, places that benefit enormously from royal recognition but won't generate glamorous photos or trending tweets. One charity director told reporters, "Princess Anne came to our small hospice in rural Scotland. No photographers, no press, just her, spending 3 hours with patients and families. That's who she is." The comparison nobody makes. While younger royals carefully curate social media presence and generate constant headlines with fashion choices and family moments, Anne quietly completes double or triple their workload. She doesn't post about her engagements, doesn't give interviews about her personal life, and doesn't seek recognition. Yet her impact is profound and sustained. The organizations she supports stay supported. The communities she visits feel valued. The causes she champions receive serious attention, not just fleeting celebrity endorsement. What this means for the monarchy. Anne's achievement highlights a tension within modern monarchy. What matters more, engagement numbers or engagement quality? Social media presence or actual presence? Being popular or being useful? Anne has decisively answered these questions through her actions. And as the monarchy faces increasing scrutiny about value and relevance, Anne's work ethic provides the strongest possible defense. Royal commentator Richard Fitzwilliams notes, when critics ask what royals actually do, you can point to Princess Anne's calendar. 500 engagements is irrefutable evidence of value and service. The legacy she's building. At 74, Princess Anne shows no signs of slowing down. She's already scheduled over 400 engagements for next year. She's creating a legacy not of glamour or drama, but of unwavering, unglamorous, essential service. Future generations will study her approach as the gold standard for what royal duty actually means, not the position you hold, but the work you do. What do you think? Does Princess Anne get enough recognition for her incredible work ethic? Should other royals follow her example? Share your thoughts below. If this story of dedication and service inspired you, hit that like button and subscribe for more stories about royals who prove the monarchy can still matter. See you next time.